Morning all. ATL Outside the Box. Good to see you this morning. Happy Wednesday to you. And while you crushing, because I know some of you guys are, you're getting your pictures ready for Woman Crush Wednesday, or Man Crush Wednesday, whatever y'all call it. It's funny, just really backing onto my heart, as always, that we shall continue to pray, continue to stay locked in. There's a lot happening. Of course, the manhunt, I believe, I haven't read anything this morning. Maybe you got news that I did not get this time. You beat me to it this time. You're lucky. But the manhunt continues for the guy who shot the officers in Compton, LA Sheriff. And just wanted to get to you this morning and just say, hey, let's continue to pray. I had a great conversation, powerful conversation. And, we just talked a lot about murder and some of the things that have taken place from times, from the beginning till now, and watching how the devil has slivered his way, as I use a funny term, slivered his way, as he slivered his way into the minds and hearts of people to make them commit things such as he did with Cain, waited and pounced on him as he, sit in his mind. Destruction of our mind, many times the devil is just waiting to have his way with us. It's a problem that we have, I believe, with struggling with a situation that we can't solve at the moment, and we can't get to the bottom of it, or we're feeling insecure, or we're disheartened, or we're saddened by whoever it is. And then we make a decision, as God has given us a decision, to maybe go about it a different way. But the enemy slides in and has his way with us. And I think the danger in that is that we commit to things and make oaths and make decisions that, as someone said last night while we were meeting, is you have a tendency to find people who will go to prison for life for certain things, who are willing to do so and make decisions because they're so desperate. And so that's what really gets under my skin. It hurts my heart to see this happen, especially as I always tell you, on Outside the Box, we always come a little different, and we're going to say it and call it what it is in black neighborhoods and in the inner cities. And something I deeply care about and my heart goes out to is that people are making decisions daily, as this young man did in Compton, an area that I'm from, as he made a bad decision to do what he did. It's really sad to watch and see the desperation of people, or not even just desperation, but just making an ill decision based on feelings and emotions, which is what Cain did back in the Bible. To take it even a step further, the book of John talks about, excuse me, the book of John talks in 8:44, I believe it's chapter 8:44. We talked about you're acting like your father, who was the devil, who was a murderer from the beginning. He was the murderer from the beginning. And what we see in the streets is murder, mayhem, killing. Last week in Chicago, another weekend, 55 incidences. And several others wounded. Same story. Same bad time, same bad channel every single weekend, because people are, and it didn't just start happening after the George Floyd incident. We turned it into a regular thing. Like my man Bizzle said, we turned Black Death. We make Black Death look so cool on records and on videos, like it's something you catch on your feet. This ain't what we do, man. This is not how we handle business, and this is not how God ordained us to be. And I think the solution, everybody's talking about solution, and I was even asked yesterday, what do you think? I think we got to do like Malachi did. Book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 6. We have to pray and ask God to turn the hearts of man back to the Father. If you got your prayer, hearts of men back to the Father. And so I am looking to do that. Where my head is with it, and I will continue to pray and labor for that very thing. ATL, I appreciate you listening in. Let God be a blessing to your day. Continue to pray. Pray for our country. Pray for our people. Pray for our president. Pray for the vice president. Pray for everybody, all the city officials, the mayors across the country, and let's come up with a different solution than what we're coming up with right now, because hate is not fixing it, anger is not fixing it, animosity is not fixing it, and we don't want to be considered murderers as Satan once was, as the serpent once was, and we're not like our father who's the devil, because he's not our father. Amen. So let's move and push forward as God called us to do. Speak life into each other, say what's right, and do what we're earthly called to do. And let's be a blessing to the nations. Let's be a blessing to the masses. As we always say on Outside the Box, we got a world to impact, and we're not going to stop until it happens. Let's come with it, all right? Outside the Box, Ation, signing off.